Lisa. I'm a single mom, I'm a writer and a content creator, and I moved from New York City to Portugal 6 months ago with my 2 kids. If you've ever wondered what it's like to start a new life in a new country, then this video is going to be for you. I started posting about our move abroad on TikTok and got a really good response there and a lot of support from people who wanted to see what it's like to move, from the visa process to finding an apartment, just what it's like to move from the US to Portugal. If you're following me from TikTok, please say hi down in the comments. But I really do want to do a YouTube channel so I can show more behind the scenes of what our life is day to day living here in Portugal. So now I'm here on YouTube. The big question is, why did we move? I found that the US was getting a lot more unsafe, especially in New York where we're from. My boys, they are now 12 and 17. And they've always been going to public school. Their whole lives been going to public school in New York. But there was an instance that was a little too close to home with school safety, where there was an instance where someone was trying to bring weapons into the school to harm the kids. After that day, after that happened, I yanked them out of school and we've been homeschooling for the past 2 years. So now that we're in Portugal, they're not going to be homeschooling here in Portugal. It is possible to, but I want them to go back into the school system in a safer country. So now that we're here in Portugal, they are going to school here. And I do get a lot of questions about how are you able to move? How did you afford to move? How can you just pick up your life and move to a whole new country? So I am a writer, I do freelance writing. So I work for myself. I can work from anywhere with my computer. And I get to write for different online publications. I just wrote an article for Business Insider that just got published. I'm really proud of it. And it just shares about our journey from moving from New York to Portugal. I just really wanted like a slower pace of life. I couldn't deal with all the hectic of New York anymore. It was just getting too much, where I felt I was like working just to pay bills, working just to afford expensive groceries. So now living here in Portugal, it's a much slower pace of life. We live by the beach and can enjoy more quality time as a family, and it's just been the best decision for our family. So this video is going to be a look back on our journey for the 6 months, what it's been like doing the visa process, getting our apartment, getting our IKEA delivery for our new furniture, meeting new friends here, just everything that we've gone through in the past 6 months. I will do in upcoming videos, I want to do like weekly vlogs. This one was just like a quick mashup of our 6 months, but the ones come up will be weekly vlogs of like what it's like, you know, day to day here in Portugal, what we get up to, trying new foods, going out with friends, all that kind of stuff. But this one I wanted to be just a quick overview of how our 6 months have been living in Portugal from New York. I hope you enjoyed the video. I didn't realize how hard it was to edit YouTube videos. It's so much harder than a TikTok video, but I put a lot of work into it, so I hope you love it. So please like and subscribe if you want to see more of our day-to-day in Portugal. I hope our story really encourages anyone who's wanting to move abroad to see all the behind the scenes, even if it's a little messy, a little imperfect, because moving abroad is not easy. It's messy and imperfect, but in the end, it's the best decision I've ever made for myself and my kids. So let's rewind to where it all began.